Hey guys, Noviek here, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to get my UI in Star Wars The Old Republic. Now, a lot of you guys have been asking how I got it, so, like I said, I'm going to be kind of making a tutorial on how to alter your UI, and remember, you can make your UI your own way, just please note that you probably have to be a subscriber. I believe that's the case, that you have to be a subscriber in order to get custom to get extended bars and to be able to alter all of this stuff in the first place. So, with that being said, let's get to it. Now, first things off, you're going to notice that I'm using the default, just the default UI. And this is how I'm going to go about things. Now, if you're a subscriber or you've purchased things on the cartel market, I believe it's under unlocks, where you can unlock certain things like quick bars and stuff like that. What you're going to notice is down here, you have the Open Quick UI customization menu. Now, what I do for my UI is I always go to the extended quick bars. So you select that, and you're going to have the option to open interface editor, retro, extended quick bars, and default. This is one I made right here. So what I'm going to do is go to extended quick bars. Now you're going to have one quick bar over here with, well, where all my buffs are. You're going to have 3 quick bars over here, and you're going to have an additional quick bar down below. Now what you can do is you can press the pause button, or the escape key, and go to the interface editor, where now you're going to be presented with all of this information, and I know it's a lot to take in, but trust me, it's super easy once you know what you're doing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the global scale of everything and bring it down to about 8.5, where everything's, well, pretty much a lot smaller. Now, here's where things get a little bit crazy. So you got the main HUD, you have the options to do conversation stuff, everything, you got the main HUD, group stuff, ops stuff, space combat, war zones, galactic starfighter stronghold. These are all things you can alter for when you're in other situations. So I'm just going to be doing the main HUD for today. Now, like I said, you have quick bars up the wazoo. You got quick bar 3, 4, or I guess that's 6, 5, or 4, 5, and 6, and then of course you got quick bar 2, quick bar 1, or the main quick bar and everything. I'm going to start by taking quick bar 3 and moving it over here. Now you're gonna be like, okay, well, it's just kind of standing up. What do you do? Now when you click on quick bar 3, you're gonna notice that quick bar 3 shows up right about here, where it says quick bar 3, and you're gonna see the scale, you're gonna see alpha, you're gonna see whether or not you want it enabled, the number of slots per row, and you can show background, or you don't have to. It's entirely up to you. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna increase the slots per row. I have a number of 12 slots. So what I'm going to do is hit slots per row, it's going to make things shorter. Hit it again, it's going to make things shorter. Hit it again, it's going to make things shorter and more compact, and that's exactly what I have. Now, this is a little bit too big, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up to scale and hit it down to about 8.5, maybe even 8. Now, we'll go 8.5 just to make everything nice and even. And I'm going to put it directly, pretty much standing over my health bar, and I'll change that stuff later on. Now I have 3 other quick bars that I can alter. Now what I'm going to do, for me specifically, since we're already working on the left side, I'm going to click on quick bar 5, move it over, and do the exact same thing. So, go down to scale, put it down to 8.5, slots per row. I'm going to put it specifically 4 slots per row so that everything's evened out. Or you can go more, you can go 5 slots per row, 6 slots per row. Things will just get skinnier, and you can have extended quick bars however you want. I prefer 4. That's just my personal preference. Now I'm going to put it directly next to quick bar 3, because this is where my mounts are, and that's where I like to place my mounts. Actually, I'm going to space it out a little bit further, because there's some things I want to put down there, such as quick bar 4. So I'm going to put quick bar 4 right here, scale that down to about 8.5 so that it fits directly in the middle, and then I'm going to go number of slots down to 3, because that's where my abilities are, my passive abilities are activated. So when you exit out of it, you can save it obviously, and you'll have all of this stuff placed right there, and that's where everything's going to be. So when you click away, you've got your quick bar 4. Actually, I'm going to move the quick bar 5 over a little bit further so that I can do that. And now you got everything over here. Of course, you've got quick bar 6, which I'm going to do the same thing, scale it down to 8.5, move it down over here, And of course, slots per row, and we're going 4. And then place it promptly about right where it is now. Now you're going to notice, okay, so your quick bars are kind of overriding everything. What do you want to do about that? Well, now you can move everything else in the background. Actually, I'm going to try to move the... Nope, can't do that. System messages. I'm just going to put that right back there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on the player frame and just simply move it up so that everything is completely visible for both the target frame and your player frame. You're going to have combat status, state, so I'm going to put that back in the middle. You're going to have tutorials, which will pop up, so I'll move that up a little bit more. Of course, player debuff tray, which I'm just going to kind of put over, hanging over the health bar just a little bit. Now you got the player buff tray, which I will be putting above the name of the character. Now, of course, you got the holocom thing over here, which will be interrupted by your UI, so I just like to move it up a little bit so that everything's kind of more visible. Everything has, well, I mean, everything just kind of works out better. Now you have a target frame that you can alter, you have large tooltip you can alter, mini-map you can alter, achievement tracker, you can turn that on and off and stuff. You got the mission tracker, just pretty much you got all this stuff and all this information, but this is generally how I like my UI. I don't alter much beyond this point. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and save that, but before we save that, I'm going to rename it by clicking up here and saying, I'll name it, for instance, for the sake of this video, tutorial. And then you can save the current interface as the given name. Save, it's saved as tutorial. Now I'm going to exit out, and boom, everything looks generally like my UI. Of course, this is a little popped up because with my UI in general, I kind of lift this up a little bit so that everything kind of looks even, but I mean, that's all personal preference, and pretty much that's all there is to it. That's pretty much how I got my UI the way it is. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to like if you enjoyed it and subscribe if you have not subscribed already. I'm going to go over and switch to my normal UI now, which, oh, okay, maybe my normal UI is a little bit smaller, but in general, like, just generally, it's going to be about 8.5 or 8 with the size. So, yeah. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure to leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you have not subscribed already. If you guys want to see more tutorials on Star Wars The Old Republic, like maybe how to DPS and such, I will probably do those, you know, depending on requests and such. Hopefully this was useful, and I guess I'll see you guys in the next Star Wars video. See you guys later.